퇴근하기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람 시기 질투 기대 압박을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축 자만 나태함 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 맞는 실투 다 끝 난가 같았지만 우리 앞길을 막지 말라고 외치며 마음을 다잡곤 했었지 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 봐라 느리로 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지 비극 지금 기가 아프지만 지나고 보면 웃음 나오는 희극 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아
이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 넘고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind 헤야호 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 이 도시에서 멍 때리는 것조차도 사치 버릇처럼 내가 나를 착취해 경추 쪽은 딱딱해지고 이 시계 붙은 각질 모두 위맑은 땀 대신 날 적시는 건 진땀이네 잠든 시간에도 문제들이 쌓여 눈 뜨자마자 결정해도 아직 익숙치 않은 타협 시간을 도마 위에 식재료 썰듯 안 하면 하루는 순서가 뒤섞인 음식처럼 망가져 지쳐도 경계하네 공허와 허무 불안감 속에서 상기하네 15년 전 빈 털터리의 여유 억울해도 납득돼 35년간의 필름이 어쩌면 수치 맞은 삶 건축된 우리의 이름이 길르니 어두워지지 않게 서로를 비판하고 세상을 보는 시선 삐딱하게 얼굴에 피어난 주름은 당연해 마치 아파친 너 페이스 평가는 다 끝난 다음에 해긴 인생의 레이스 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 넘고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Alan LaForce reporting from the sideline. It's Western Conference against the Eastern Conference here in Minnesota, where the Timberwolves will try to protect home court.
Well, everything about Edwards' drive makes it dangerous. His speed, his agility, and his lack of fear.
Now, here's Cunningham to the paint. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. And the basket by Edwards.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Basket counts.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Off target from outside. Here's Robinson. Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Just 4 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. No good with the triple. And Edwards with the stop.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
Here's Cunningham. Out to Harris. Takes a three. Minnesota with the rebound. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. So it's the Pistons now, following the three by Minnesota. Goes up, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
Cunningham with it. Picked up by Edwards. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle. So a chance at the line for one more. And that sends Cade Cunningham to the free throw line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given you less than 100%, and he's always playing to win.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Harris's shot is off. The Timberwolves leading. Here's Edwards. And there's the drive.
Well, just look at that power. Edwards is unbelievable.
And Duren slams it in.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He comes. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
To the inside. Reed. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the two-star or three-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Just one of many things Reed contributes on the floor. His ability to save plays by just being in the right place.
To the middle. Here's Stewart. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 6. Here's McDaniels. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Harris drives in. Nifty move. And the layup is good. Harris has got 6 points.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for. You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And Stan, when you think of the most athletic teams in the NBA, the Pistons have to be right up there.
Yeah, a handful of supreme athletes. And most importantly, Kevin, they use that athleticism to attack and disrupt. That's what makes the difference. So graceful with the teardrop.
It's a close game here in Minnesota. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And it's Miller in the corner. Timberwolves passing it around. There's the screen. Here's Juzang. The putback. And it's Miller on the follow. Miller's got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Kevin?
Hasn't bought in. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. And good depth for the Timberwolves. It can be challenging sometimes, Stan, choosing who plays and who sits.
Well, Kevin, that's the kind of problem you want as a coach. But they've traded away a lot of draft capital to assemble this roster. Now it's about paying them to keep them together. A 2020 first-round pick, Isaiah Stewart is a load at 6'8", 250. Is very intense. He's a guy you want on your side.
Ivy with the bucket. Ivy's got his first points in this one.
Well, you watch Ivy. He is fearless in there.
Pistons trailed by 7. With the drive. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
The Pistons shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. You look at the Pistons, Stan, statistically pretty solid across the board.
Yeah, they're well balanced. They have guys with size, athleticism, skill. You got to give a lot of credit to the front office and these players for their hard work.
Pass to Juzang. To the wing right side. Now, here is Miller. Here's Shannon. Duren pulls it in. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. On the wing, Harris. Harris draws the double. Pass to Robinson. Back to Thompson. And Detroit with another turnover here. 32 seconds left in the first half of the game. Edwards with it. 11 points in the game. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And the slam. If Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish.
Shots good by Jenkins. 12 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Got it off in time. That one's not going to go. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Picked by Randall. For 3, Edwards. Rebound by the Pistons.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Julius Randle picks one up.
And you like how physical Harris can get inside. Always looking to initiate contact on offense.
And over the course of his career, Tobias Harris has shown a willingness to embrace various roles.
Well, look, Kevin, Tobias Harris is not only a highly skilled player, but he is a team-oriented, win-first, veteran guy, totally unselfish, and will just figure out a way that he needs to help any team he's on get to where they want to go.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Pistons trailed by 7. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And here's Cunningham. Banked in off the glass. Cunningham's got 6.
Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
Edwards with it. Picked up by Harris. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Gobert. Pocket 6.
Well, Gobert understands how to capitalize off these sets. Great movement by him after setting the screen.
Down low. Here's Durant. Gobert with the defensive effort. Here's Edwards. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Pistons trailed by 7. Cunningham outside. Rebound Minnesota. Randall right side. Over in the corner, Edwards. From 18 feet away. It's a big high bounce and goes in. He's got 13.
Where doesn't Edwards score from? Even in the mid-range, he makes shots.
Pass to Duran. And Cunningham with the slam.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And Stan, the head coach, Chris Finch, bringing a culture of accountability to this Timberwolves team.
Yeah, Chris Finch challenges every player, Kevin, top to bottom. No sugarcoating Coach Finch's message, but at the same time, getting that buy-in that a coach has to have.
And he drives in, misses from short range. Timberwolves leading by 5. Inside. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, you can see that Edwards isn't trying to do it all on his own. He's also looking for shots for others out there.
Robinson misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
McDaniels outside. Offensive rebound. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. On defense, Detroit. Edwards can't hit. To the paint. Here's Stewart. A shake. And the layup is up and in.
Well, this is where Stewart should look to score. He can be very effective down low.
And it's Miller in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer. Miller's got 7 points in the game.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the Pistons combining veteran shooting stand with their young core. And it's been a winning recipe.
Yeah, they've given Cade Cunningham room to operate, along with Jalen Duren and Asar Thompson. So much athleticism to attack that newfound space.
.36 seconds left for the third. And Miller throws it down hard.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Shots good by Jenkins.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Picked by Reed. Tipped away. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Ivy. Pass to Stewart. And so the ball's out of bounds. Reed touched it last. 6 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Stewart. No good from 11 feet. No good. And so it's Minnesota bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident shooting. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Detroit has possession. They trail by 7.
Thunderous jam from Stewart.
Out to Miller. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Pass to Holland. Here's Jenkins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound, Minnesota. Now Highland. To the left wing. From the arc. The offensive rebound. Timberwolves passing it around. Pass to Miller. Here's Shannon. Here's Highland. They got their own miss. And it's Miller on the follow.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Stewart up top. And the dunk by Stewart.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Pass to Shannon. Here's Juzang. Launches a 3. Crazy that time from LeVert. Pistons trailed by 4. Now here's Stewart. And now running up the court, Miller pushing it up. Highland's shot is good.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
Misses the 3. Minnesota leading by 7. Driving in, and he jams it in.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Yep, that goes down.
As a playmaker, Ivy has an interesting upside. If he continues to develop those skills, he'd only increase his value.
Reed, a great pass leads him right to the rack.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That is his first foul of the game. The Pistons making a change here. Here's Cunningham. Another shot. Does not go. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Harris. Reed with the rebound. And Minnesota has possession. Randall. Layup, no good. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Outside Harris. Cunningham with it. Picked up by Edwards. It misses. Minnesota leading by 9. Layup, no good.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Edwards at full speed.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Timberwolves.
and they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, whenever things started to look a little dire, and really put the hammer down.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here is Edwards. He takes it in. He answers with a dunk of his own.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Edwards drives in. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. From outside, no good. And so Minnesota takes the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think